Okay, you're recording. I reviewed my notes, and you're right. I did forget to. We didn't cover the TU and DU.
Mm.
It was that time when you went on vacation. I think that threw me off, and when you came back, I just didn't review properly. And so let's take a look. And I have a feeling, that you know about this already. But there's a couple of things that I do want to discuss, and so we like to cover it. So this is when we were covering ch and j, right? The plosive consonants.
Right,
And,
yeah.
and this tu is the ch sound. So tu in the middle of a word, situation, right?
Right.
Um, Now they talk about this reduction, t followed by the word you or your, right? What you doing,
Mm.
right? You'll hear that. So the rule, the rule is here. This should be T plus U. In the middle of a word, the T becomes a ch sound, and the U mustn't be stressed. And T can't be the first letter in the word, right? If it's TU at the beginning of the word, doesn't apply. Always in the middle. usually, usually, it's at the end of a syllable, right? Situation.
Yeah.
Um, and then this, not really a rule, you can do it, the reduction. So I'll leave that up to you. If you want to practice, feel free. Whenever the word you or your, what's your,
Yeah. Sorry.
what,
Are you sharing something or
yeah, I'm sharing my screen.
no?
Are you not seeing?
No.
Okay, all right. Thank you for mentioning that. Yeah, I'm sitting here pointing to all this stuff. Can you see it now?
um, no, not yet.
Not okay.
I can
Let's.
open the file. I think like I probably
I think
down.
I shared it. I think I shared it with you. Yeah. Prior
Let,
to you leaving.
let me.
Um, and I'm sure I shared it with you. Um, I I I haven't shared it with you on the platform. Um,
You didn't. Um, I don't know.
yeah.
At least like I thought I have a
Let me go ahead and
file.
put it in the chat. So this is the first one that I was currently looking at. I'll try to share my screen again. And then I have this is the practice sheet, which we'll take a look at as well. I'm going to try to share one more time. You can
Okay.
tell me if you
T
see
plus.
it.
Yeah. No. I can. I have the um.
The document.
Yeah, document, but oh, they changed the format, I think. Presentation worksheet. Yeah, they changed the order of the format. Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I can see.
These are.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're looking at the T plus U with action advisor at the top, not the practice sentences.
No, yeah, that's just what do you call like kind of an explanation part. Yeah, T
Yeah,
plus U and
okay,
T plus YU. Yeah.
correct. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. So if you look down at the instructions, uh, T must not be the first letter in the word. U must not be stressed. Must not be in a stressed syllable. And when they say this is acceptable and normal in any social context, it's actually a rule, right? So you have to do it. And then T plus YU is casual speech, right? Casual reduction. We wouldn't necessarily do that in a formal setting.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so let's go down to
But
the
what
example.
but this says here, for example, you must not be stressed, right? But mature is the you is stress, no? Mature.
Mature. I don't believe so. I believe
It's like
the
it's not like a
first
mature or mature, right? So mature.
mature. Mature is stressed. Yes, but the U is not stressed. It's in the stressed syllable. The T is stressed, so it's mature. It's not mature or yeah. So you're right. I'm looking at it. That syllable is stressed, but it still applies. The U itself isn't stressed.
Okay.
So
Mature.
yeah,
Yeah.
mature. Yeah. If you look at it, the other thing that with the exception of actually, because that gets reduced a lot, actually.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you get kind of a schwa sound.
Yeah.
It's
Actually. Yeah.
actually perfect. Exactly right. And then number 2, nature,
Yeah.
signature.
Nature. Signature. Yeah.
And then we've got the between two words.
Yeah. What you or don't you, want you, at you, right?
Yeah, and as we'll talk about a little bit later, you'll hear "Don't you want to go to the store?" or "Don't you want to go out?" or something like that, right? It turns into a schwa, and
Yeah. Don't you? Yeah. Okay.
what you doing, right? You'll hear that a lot.
Right.
Not my favorite reduction, but it does get used. We'll talk about with DU that reduction far more common. Would ya, right? You'll hear that a lot more.
Okay. Would you? Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll talk about that on Tuesday. So
Okay.
one of the things that I want you to focus on here, if you look at number 4 in the practice words and number 10. Okay.
Number 4, situation. Yeah.
Correct. And number 10, obituary.
Yeah. Obituary. Yeah.
So anytime you see the TU and then some kind of, usually it's an A, not always, as we'll see on the next page, usually it's an A, but anytime there's a vowel after that U, I really want you to emphasize that closing sound in the lax long U, situation.
Oh, okay. Situation. Yeah. Obituary.
Correct. That's exactly right. Just helps your pronunciation pop. Everywhere else, it's either going to be a U, statue, or a schwa R, pasture, feature, and so on. Something like that. Schwa R, it turns into, as opposed to future, right? It's just going to be schwa R, future, vulture.
Future. Mm.
Yeah. So let's go through from starting with number 1.
Statue. Yeah. Future. Dentures. Situation. Vulture. Pasture. Fixture. Culture. Feature. That's obituary.
Yeah, and this A turns into a short E, obituary.
Okay. Obituary. Okay.
Yeah,
Obituary.
correct. Very, very good. So pay attention to that. There's only, I think, number 4 and 5 are ones where you would emphasize that closing W sound. So let's give
Sorry,
that
a practice sentence. Okay. Yeah.
correct for sentence
Okay.
4 and 5.
Okay. Macy loves action adventure movies.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what you want for dinner? Gary was rushed to the hospital for a ruptured appendix.
That's correct.
We have a few mutual friends.
Perfect.
Ramon is a habitual reader. He's very intellectual.
Yeah, and normally we're going to pronounce that Ramon with the schwa.
Ramon. Okay. Ramon. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't you have anything better to do with your time?
Good.
They got their wedding pictures done with a professional photographer.
Correct.
Agriculture is very popular in rural states.
Yeah, very good. Rural.
Rural.
And that's it. Yeah. Okay, terrific. So we can do the sentences if you'd like, or we can just practice the practice words. And you'll notice there's only a couple where there's a vowel after. As I mentioned, it's not always an A. Usually it's an A, but if you can take a look at number 14 there on the next the practice text, right?
Yeah, the first section, number 14. It's like a
Correct.
constituents. Yeah, talk to constituents.
That's right. And you'd still do a schwa, constituents. That's right.
Constituents. Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So let's do that. Let's start at the top there, and let's just do the practice words.
Okay. Your signature, high temperature, ritual dance,
Perfect.
small aperture.
Aperture. Yeah.
Aperture. Yeah. State statute. Saturated shoes. Fractured arm. Mature decision. Evaded capture. Wildlife sanctuary.
And I do want to. I don't. We have not covered NG and NK yet, have we?
ANG, but not NG. Yeah, NK. No.
Okay.
Maybe I did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, like a kind of a don't like a singer or.
Correct. Yeah, that's right. And this would fall into the NK category. So you said sanctuary, which is fine. You'll hear that. We talked about that. Or as I pronounce it, sanctuary.
Oh, so sanctuary. Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah.
Sanctuary. Yeah. Tortured weight. Natural gas. Big tarantula.
Good.
Talk to constituents. Prices fluctuate.
Yeah, very good. And that's an example of where it's a long A there. I do want to talk about now. You very nicely in number 13, tarantula, right? That's a schwa there. Perfect. Now number 11, I want you to do a schwa R, tortured weight.
Tortured weight. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Questions? Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, good. Yeah.
Okay, so we can practice the reduction, or we can take a look at DU.
Yeah. Either way, maybe the pinch wasn't your fault. Yeah, it seems like a straightforward. So let's go to DU then. Yeah.
DU. Okay, perfect. And really, it's going to be the same rules, right? Except now we're talking about. I guess I have to put this in the chat for you, right?
Yeah. I don't have one. Yeah.
You can't see my screen. Stop sharing, and then so I will. Did that go across? DU?
Oh yeah. No, I got it. Yep.
And then let me do the practice sheet. Oh, one thing I do want to talk about with the ch thing, when we covered the ch sound, there was this word on the practice sheet that did not show up on the. I just typed it into the chat.
Okay, question.
That's correct, right? So anytime TION is usually shun, right? Where we covered last time.
Right.
However, when S comes before TION, it is chun, exhaustion, question, right? For example, exhaustion would be
exhaustion. Okay, right.
Exhaustion would be another example, right? There's a few other words. It's not common, but anytime you get STION, it is a
chun. Okay. Exhaustion. Yeah, exhaustion. Okay.
Correct.
Right.
All right. So let's open up that DU.
Yep. Ready?
Okay. Ready. So the same rule, right? Except instead of TU, we're talking about DU. And instead of ch, we're talking about j.
All right.
And that's
okay.
why I cover them together. Or one after the other, normally along with ch and j, because it's the same sound. It just falls into this rule. And so the same in terms of the instructions is the same thing. D must not be the first letter. U must not be a stressed vowel.
Okay. Yeah.
So you'll see at the top there, education.
Yeah. Education. Yeah. Procedure. Right. Would you? Should you? Yeah. Could you?
Correct. Now, procedure, perfect, right? We're going to do a schwa r. Now, normally, if you take a look at word number 1 and number 2, schedule,
Yeah.
instead of schedule, right, we don't really do that U sound when it's a consonant after. We're going to do a schwa. Schedule, education.
Hey, which so the U turn to schwa, you mean?
Well, the
so-
U is a schwa if there's a consonant after the U, right? So schedule, education.
Okay. Yeah. Schedule, education, procedure.
Yeah, yeah, education.
Education. Okay. Education.
Yeah, that's right.
Procedure. Yeah. Schedule. Yeah.
Schedule.
Schedule. Yeah.
Yeah. You'll hear both. But if you take a look at the practice words, the same thing applies. Now, in this situation, I want you to take a look at. You'll notice there's a lot more situations where it's followed by a vowel, and it's the same thing. Individual, gradual. Right. If we look at number 2, arduous. We're emphasizing that W sound if you're looking at the practice words.
Yeah, arduous. Yeah, practice words, right? Yeah, yeah. Arduous. Yeah.
Correct. But I
Module.
want to.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Before we get into it, I do want you to look at number 2. Graduate and graduate, depending on whether it's a verb or a noun.
Okay, graduate and then graduate. You mean the schwa? It changes to schwa like this.
Yeah, the A changes to a schwa if we're talking about the graduate student.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, graduate. Or graduate. Yeah.
Graduate, and we're emphasizing
Okay.
that.
Yeah. Graduate. Yeah. Graduate. Yeah.
Graduate.
Graduate. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Graduate. Yeah.
Correct.
Or graduate. Yeah.
Graduate.
Graduate. Okay.
Yeah, like graduate. Like what?
Yeah. Graduate.
Yeah, that's correct. So let's take a look at the practice words in emphasizing that W closing sound.
Okay. Individual. Graduate. Yeah. Or graduate. Yeah.
Correct.
Gradual. Arduous. Arduous.
Correct.
Modulate.
Short O, modulate.
Okay. Modulate. Yeah. Residual. Incredulous. Fraudulent.
Correct. And then in number 6, residual, it's going to be a Z sound for the S.
Okay. Residual. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. Very good.
Yeah. I said residual. Okay. Residual. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So let's take a look at the practice sentences. You'll notice number 1, there is deciduous.
Deciduous forests. cover the eastern United States. She graduated with a degree in education. Education, yeah.
Correct.
Education, yeah. Education, yeah.
That's more common, right? A schwa, correct.
Education, yeah. Could you bring me the conference schedule?
Yeah.
He was arrested for making a fraudulent insurance claim.
Yeah.
Arab said you didn't need to drive there. Had you been there before? They gradually introduced their dog to the new cat. Dr. Nielsen is an expert in heart procedure.
Very good. And it's Dr.
So,
Nelson. Yeah.
Dr. Nielsen is an expert
Shorty.
in
Yeah.
yeah.
Nelson.
Nielsen, yeah. Nelson,
Correct.
yeah.
Very, very good. Let's take a look at the practice text.
Okay, 1 second. I'll open up. Yeah.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
Yes, I am. Yeah. So from number 1 in the first box.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Lunar module.
Correct.
The graduate.
The graduate. Correct.
Yeah.
Very
Graduate.
good.
Yeah. Graduation ceremony.
Yeah, and we really want to emphasize that graduation.
Graduation ceremony. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pendulum clock. Well educated.
Educated. Yeah.
Educated. Yeah. Educational show.
Show.
Show. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Schedule conflict.
Yeah.
Fraudulent purchases. Residual heat. Individual items. Standard procedure.
Yeah, and we're gonna do a wide A there. Standard.
Oh yeah, standard procedure.
Yeah. One of the things that we haven't talked about regarding that wide A is if you, when it's followed by an N consonant, if you transition and use a schwa, standard.
Standard.
Yeah.
You mean
man.
Okay.
Man. Yeah.
So like between like
So if you get
short a wide short A and then N, you put the schwa in between.
You transition with the schwa. You don't necessarily put a schwa in between. It's just one sound, but you can transition. It'll help.
Okay.
Standard, man, and.
Okay. Standard, man. Okay.
Very good. Yeah. So let's do these the between words, because this is far more common. Did you go? What did you do this weekend? Right.
Yeah.
This a lot more. Would you? Could you? Right. You'll hear that a lot more. So let's practice this.
Did you? Had you? Sold your car? Found your wallet? Add you? Need you? End your career? Send you? Reward you? Would you? Should you? Could you?
Very, very good. Okay, outstanding. Yeah, terrific. So, I'm glad we did both of them. I think you already knew the rule, and we just had to discuss a couple of things, right? That closing the oo sound before a vowel, right, with both,
Right.
and then just focusing on that. That's really the most important thing. Excuse me, when we're doing this combination there.
Okay.
So my apologies for not covering it. Initially, but I think next time we're doing the j sound. So like decision, usually we call it the ZH. It's like a J, but it's you can hold it. J. So it's a little bit
okay.
soft.
So different from this sound, or it's the same? No, different.
Different completely. Yeah, this is a J sound. J, procedure. You can only make the J one time.
Sure. Okay. But
J, right?
yeah.
J. This is a J.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you can hold it kind of like same mouth position, just a little bit softer. I'll share that worksheet with you if you want to listen to it. I'll share it on the platform. And
Yeah,
then,
please. Yes. Right. Yeah.
And then Tuesday? We do have a lesson
That's
on
right.
Tuesday, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So have a great weekend, Sumi. Always great to see you, and I'll see you Tuesday.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye bye now.